Hey guys, it's Andy Fink coming at you with another video. It's going to be an interesting video. I'm going to compare the iPhone 7 128 gigabyte version versus the Nexus 5 16 gigabyte version. Now this, on paper, iPhone 7 should blow out the Nexus 5, but I had the Nexus 5 lying around. I hadn't used it in a while, and I said to myself, why not give it a try? Let's see what it still has. It's stock Android in the purest form, the way Google intended it. So I think, I haven't done this test previously, so I can't speak as to which one will be faster, but I'm going to bank on the Google Nexus 5 holding up pretty well. Now, both phones have 2 gigabytes of RAM, but obviously the Nexus 5 has some outdated software. On this side you have the Nexus 5, this side the iPhone 7. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll start off with Twitter, and we've got the Nexus 5 loading up first. Alright, so next app, let's do YouTube. 1, 2, 3. And the Nexus 5 again. Let's go with Spotify. 1, 2, 3. It looked like I'm not logged into Spotify. But it does look like that iPhone 7 may have won that. Let's go back out. We'll rerun that test. Sorry guys. Like I said, I haven't used my Nexus 5 in quite some time, so we'll try again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the Nexus 5 opened the app quicker, but the iPhone 7 opened up my feed a bit quicker. Let's go to camera. 1, 2, 3. On iPhone 7 by a wide margin. Let's take some pictures. Yeah, you've got some delays here with the Nexus 5. Alright, so we'll give that app to the iPhone 7. Let's try Netflix. 1, 2, 3. And even with that pop-up, I still got everything refreshed, open quicker. The application was open quicker on the Nexus 5. Let's try our first game. We'll do Subway Surfer. 1, 2, 3. Now the iPhone 7 is notorious for running through apps really quickly. And it looks like that's no different now. Let's tap to play. Yeah, the Nexus 5 is really lagging here. The outdated software is really showing. We're still loading on the Nexus 5, and now we're fine. So that one by a wide margin we'll give to the iPhone 7. Let's try Temple Run. 1, 2, 3. This is a slightly unfair test for the Nexus 5 because, as most people know, the iPhone 7, iPhones in general, breeze through games. You can compare this to a Google Pixel, and it'll blow through it. It'll blow the Google Pixel out of the water. It's just optimization for the iPhone 7. So we're still downloading the content on the Nexus 5. Still loading. We're playing. And now we're loading. So, as you can see guys, the applications themselves, iPhone 7 hands down. So let's go to a couple websites. Now I'm going to use the native launchers for the internet. We have Chrome and Safari. Let's go to ESPN.com. ESPN. On here, ESPN. 1, 2, match them up. 1, 2, 3, go. I was almost instantaneous on the iPhone 7, and we're still having some loading on the Nexus 5. It looks like both are loaded. So let's go to CNN. CNN. 1, 2, 3. 3. I want to add that both of these phones are connected to the same Wi-Fi. And as you can see, the iPhone 7 well ahead of the Nexus 5. It's a bit disappointed. I thought maybe games I knew the iPhone 7 would run away with, but I'm surprised with the internet opening any web pages that there's that big of a difference. Let's try one more. We'll go to Verge. It's a pretty heavy website here. So 1, 2, 3. I loaded up about the same. 1, 2. Let's scroll down to 1, 2, 3. And the iPhone is loaded. The Nexus 5 is still finishing up. Still finishing. There we go. So definitely what we can conclude here is that your basic social media applications, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, those opened up a slightly bit quicker on the Nexus 5, but the games and web pages were significantly faster on the iPhone 7. So let's go ahead and check multitasking. Let's go to the first app, Instagram, and it was loaded up. Still loading on iPhone 7. iPhone 7's good, Nexus 5's good. That goes to the iPhone 7. We'll go to, let's try Twitter. Twitter was preloaded. The Nexus 5 is reloading it. We'll try YouTube. 1, 2, 3. YouTube preloaded. Nexus 5 is reloading. Now, keep in mind, guys, both of these phones do have 2 GB of RAM, so there should be really no significant advantage other than the fact that this is iPhone 7 is much newer. Let's go to Spotify. And again, open on the iPhone 7. Nexus 5 has to reload. And let's open some games here. We'll go with Subway Surfers. 1, 2, 3. Subway Surfers. Picks up right where we left off. Nexus 5 still loading. Let's try Netflix. 1, 2, 3. Netflix preloaded. Again on the iPhone 7, Nexus 5 reloading. And let's try one more, guys. We'll do Temple Run. It's another pretty intensive game. 1, 2, 3. iPhone 7 preloaded, Nexus 5 is reloading. So while that's taking forever to reload on the Nexus 5, I thought this would be an interesting comparison. You're comparing the Nexus 5, which was a hot selling item made by LG, stock Android in its purest form, versus the iPhone 7. Obviously, there's some differences in technology. One's a 3-year-old device, the other is a 7-month-old device. But as a comparison, you don't see many videos out there comparing the two, and it's probably because of that, the discrepancy in age, one versus the other. But, you know, I had the Nexus 5 lying around. I said, you know what, the hell with it. Why not give it a try? I'll try anything once. So I went ahead, as you saw, test results, we can conclude iPhone 7, it's not even a contest. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I've got another one coming up here soon. If you like the video and you want to see more, go apeshit on that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and catch me later on another video. Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate it. Peace.